now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. We have a very special guest for you guys. You could definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. All right, don't lose sight. This is the frequency of the fearless Joshua Ryan edition. There's something pure about a dream that survives the hard seasons, about the kind of ambition that doesn't just flash. It burns slow and steady until it becomes undeniable. Joshua Ryan isn't just a debut artist. He's a blueprint for what happens when craft meets courage. No label, no shortcuts. Just a Gibson E6 335 and a vision that refused to die in the dust of a construction site. His music isn't manufactured, it's built chord by chord, callous hands and sleepless nights. Fool's Gold might sound like a party track, but it's also a story of a man who refused to trade purpose for paycheck. So if you ever wonder whether it's too late to bet on your talent, or whether dreams built with bare hands can still break through a digital world, this conversation is your sign. This isn't just radio. This is revival for your mind, body, and spirit. It's Vigilantes Radio Live. My name is Coach Dini, and change is possible. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's go.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, spirituality, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. You know, the ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's the voice behind Fool's Gold, the guitar-slinging dreamer from Calgary, whose story proves that real music is still alive and well. From building houses to building hits, Joshua Ryan turned a crappy acoustic into a legacy in the making. Not my words, by the way. With no label backing, and I meant the crappy acoustic part. With no label backing, no gimmicks, he's creating a sound rooted in soul, strings, and self-belief. His debut is already making waves, and it's only the beginning. And with that, let's say a welcome, friend, to Joshua Ryan. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Going good, man. How's it going for you?
Oh, dude, it's going great.
All right, man. Before we plug in, what's been showing up in your thoughts and spirit lately, whether that's musically or personally?
Yeah, man, just getting back to work, you know, like, obviously I didn't have the craziest debut in terms of, like, streaming and stuff, so, you know, that means right back to work, brother. Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, man. So you've put years of work into your sound and your story. Is there a deeper mission behind this music?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question. You know, I want to show people like what's possible, bro. Like yeah, I might might just be a guy like making music, like doing a few things here and there, but you know, like this world is so big, so crazy, man. Like you just never know what could happen, you know. So like, I just want to like reignite the passion for people to be like, you know, there's like a lot of amazing things that could be that life has to offer for people, you know.
Yeah. Why do you think this matters now more than ever?
You know, creative expression, I think, man. Creative expression is huge. I feel like there's so much commercialization of everything. You know, everything's gotta, you know, like make you money, make money. But like, there's, you know, maybe we should take a step back and just like be creative, be what we're made to do. You know, like be creative, make things, and you know, put a good vibe out there. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I totally agree with that. And I really don't think it's you know, humans' fault. I mean, not the ones who are actually, you know, like yourself, like a creative. I think, man, it's more so the constructs. Like, you know, if you go through grade school, they're training you that you have to go to work or, you know, do 4 more years of education before you get into the job market. And I think it's just a cycle that's taught to us that, you know, they suppress the creative side, but hey, you got to go jump on your hamster wheel just to keep the economy running, you know?
Yeah, man, for sure.
All right, man, let's talk Just a Boy with the Gibson and the Dream. What's the real story behind that phrase?
Yeah, it's really exactly what I am, man. I got a guitar, and that's about it. I don't have anything else. Like, yeah, I might have a few things like a vehicle and stuff, but like when it comes down to like anything that can create anything of value for myself, I got my 2 hands, my guitar, and a dream, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, I know, you know, this is your debut, but where did music really start for you?
Well, when I was young, I got put into some piano lessons and learned a little bit about music and stuff, and I was never really stoked on it. You know, like it took me a while. I had to go through some things in life to really appreciate music as like what it is. You know, when I was young, I didn't really appreciate it all that much. It was more of like a chore. But like, yeah, man, when I grew older and I realized it's tough out here, I think that's where it really hit home.
Yeah, are you talking about from like a creative standpoint or from a listenership standpoint?
Yeah, you know, both, man. I love listening and I love making it. You know, like music is just so great. It takes you to a place that like, you know, you can't find without it. You know, it's just amazing, man.
Yeah. So let's talk about that moment that you decided to show yourself to the world. You know, like how did it evolve to this point?
Yeah, you know, I think at first it was just like me trying to figure out if I was even good enough to put something out there. You know, like it was the years of practice. I was like, you know, I'm not good at this yet, but like, could I be? And I kept asking that question. And I finally, you know, came to a place where I was like, you know what? Does it matter if I'm maybe a little bit subpar or whatever? Like, I just got to get out there. I got to put something out there into the world. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, I think that was that moment. I was like, you know what, man, you might not be the best, but like, do something. You know.
Did you see a sign or hear a sign or dream a sign?
I just had a vision, bro. Like. You just put the work in and the results will come. Like if you keep working, something's going to work out for you, you know? But, yeah.
Yeah, you never know unless you take the shot, right? Absolutely, man. So you call Fool's Gold a throwback. Why is that?
Yeah, you know, I would say it's a throwback because I don't hear a ton of electric guitar, like acoustic drum kit in the pop world, and I think that's kind of what I was going for with that song. Like, did kind of have a bit of a pop production mixed with a bit of rock and roll. So like, I think the throwback aspect would be the acoustic drum kit with like the distorted electric guitars. Like, I don't hear that a ton on the radio, right?
Yeah. Man, what did it feel like the first time you played Fool's Gold through speakers loud enough to feel it?
Oh man, it was awesome, man. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Did it give you goosebumps?
It did, man. Me and my engineer were sitting in the studio, and we were like, "Yeah, this is sweet, man. This is sweet."
Yeah. Before the Gibson, there was that old Washburn. What role did that guitar play in your early songwriting? Do you still have it?
I don't have it, but yeah, I wrote some of my first couple terrible songs on that one, and yeah, no, I retired that one. I think I gave it back to my mom there, but yeah, no, it was, honestly, it wasn't that bad. You could strum a chord with it, and could hang a tune on her, but there are certain guitars that are just better than others. That's just the truth, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
Yeah. So you said you given it back to your mother. Is your mother a musician?
She's dabbled. I wouldn't say she plays a bit of piano, and she wants me to teach her guitar, but that's yet to be seen. So.
Yeah. Is there a collabo in the works?
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah.
Why you say that?
You never know, but she probably wouldn't want to get behind a mic. But you never know, man. You never know.
You never know, man. She may hear, she may get that bug after listening to your song so many times. Say, you know what? Let's do something magical.
Yeah.
She sounds cool enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you made a leap from hourly framing work to starting your own company. What was that turning point when music started to become like a serious path?
Yeah, I would say when I was making enough money to take my sound to a place where I was like, okay, this is going somewhere. Like, I hear all this stuff about like, oh, just make it on your phone, and that's cool. That's absolutely cool, and it's definitely doable. But I had this vision of like, man, I want to get that like bass hitting, that kick hitting, like that snare just right. Like I want to really create a whole vibe, and like it's probably possible to do on your iPhone, but for some reason I just had it in my mind, bro. I was like, you just invest a little bit of money into this, and I think the results will speak for themselves.
Yeah. Speaking of sound, like most artists build their sound on genre, but you are centering around instrumentation. What is it about the guitar that feels sacred to you?
Just the way that every player that picks up a guitar sounds different. Like they've all got their own little like nuances in their playing. Like you listen to Jimi Hendrix, you listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan, like Kirk Hammett, all these like great guitarists, and you just know like they're the ones like playing the guitar once you listen to them enough, and like it's just an instrument is such great expression. Like probably I would argue that there is no other instrument as expressive as the guitar. I mean, some will argue against that, but I would argue that it's the guitar.
Yeah. Man, your sound is polished. And for our listeners who are on the outside looking in, they may not know that you're doing this independently, writing, mixing, producing. What's been like the hardest part of this journey?
Well, for sure getting the mix and like getting the sound of the speakers. I spent a lot of time figuring that part out. Like it's probably, I would say it's almost as difficult as just learning the instrument. Like just like getting it to a place where it's loud enough, where people can like hear the right elements. It's a whole unique art of its own, man. Like for sure.
Do you let anyone in on a creative process, or is everything like a top secret until it's released?
Yeah, it's top secret. I send mixes to friends or whatever, but I try to keep their feedback as they all take it into consideration. But like in the end, I gotta trust my own ears, right? So.
Yeah. I know I asked about the hardest part of this journey, doing it independently, but what's been like the most rewarding?
I would say finishing a song, like you got it into a good place, and you're like just like listening back to it, and you're like, this is what I've been working towards, like this is it, like what else have I been working towards other than just like creating a whole vibe, like creating an atmosphere, creating a vibe, like that's it, man, that's it.
Yeah. I believe you mentioned that every track, starts with guitar. What's your writing process like from there? Are you more like a melody first and then the lyrics come, or is it lyrics and then melody?
Yeah, so I'll get like a little progression down with some chords, and then I'll usually like hum a little bit of a melody, right? And then from there try and add some lyrics to it. It's definitely comes melody first, like yeah, for sure melody. Yeah.
All right, man. What's one lesson from your construction days that you still carry into your music making process?
It's nothing's easy, man. Like nothing's gonna come easy. Nothing is easy. You gotta work for it, and if you're not willing to work for it, you're not gonna get it. Like I like to say, like that house ain't gonna build itself. You know, like you gotta be the one putting in the hours, putting in the. Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah. When people discover Joshua Ryan for the first time, what do you hope they feel? Not just hear.
Man, I hope they feel the essence of like. How do I put this into words? Like energy and like a hunger for more, and like a good energy, but like, and like I want to leave and wanting to hear more. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, guys, we're about to jump into the single. It is called Fool's Gold. And then we'll be back to put Joshua Ryan in our traditional hot seat where he can perform for us if he wants to. He could sing, rap, spoken word, tell a joke, tell a story from his life, play an instrument, tell a story, or give some advice, or do nothing at all. That is cool as well. But for right now, here it is, Fool's Gold by Joshua Ryan. Stay tuned.
I can see us driving out of town in a fast car. Find a fortune on the wheels of a fast car. Tell me where you wanna go, baby, how far? Cause it's fool's gold if I ain't loving you. It's fool's gold if I ain't close to you. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold if I ain't loving you. I can see us wanting more than a fast car. Somewhere we can park fast cars. Well, tell me where you wanna go, baby, how far? Cause it's fool's gold if I ain't loving you. It's fool's gold if I ain't close to you. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold if I ain't loving you. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold if I ain't loving you. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. Yeah, it's fool's gold if I ain't loving you.
All right. Welcome back again. What a phenomenal record. Fool's Gold by Joshua Ryan. Let's go ahead and bring the superstar back on. Hey, welcome back. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. Are you going to perform for us?
Yeah, man, I'd love to, man. That sounds dope. That sounds dope.
All right.
Let me just tune up my guitar. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Whoa, way out of tune here. You know what? This isn't gonna work. We're gonna have to do like an acapella or something. The guitar's too out of tune and I can't get it in tune here. You got like a track you could let's see what we could do here. If you give me 2 minutes, I could get it done. What do you
Sure
say?
thing. Sure.
Yeah? All right. Sounds good. Give me a second.
All right. So, in the meantime, listeners, make sure you follow Joshua Ryan wherever he's at on social media. I will have the links in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click the links to connect. It's just that simple. Just that simple. And you know, guys, what is to come? You know, life is often so busy that it seems to be overwhelming. You put so much into just keeping up that there's no time or energy remaining to really live your life. Yet, in reality, being overwhelmed is purely a product of your thinking, and it's something you can change in an instant. The feeling of being overwhelmed comes not from what you're doing at the moment, it comes from worrying about what you must do next. While it is wise to plan for the future, it is no use to let your anxiety for what it is to come, intrude into what is right now. So I want you guys to stay focused on the present moment, and the feeling of being overwhelmed will fade quickly away. And if it don't, just take a nap. It always works for me. Take care of this moment and then move on to the next. See your life not as overwhelmed, but rather as filled with productive and enriching activity, and it will be.
All right, brother.
All right.
We got her here. You think we still do it or what?
Oh, yeah, we're still good.
All right, bro. Yeah, I'll give you just an acoustic version of this Fool's Gold song. Hopefully you can hear it all right. But here we go, bro. Let me just turn that off real quick. Here we go.
I can see a star in our town, last call. Body washing on the wheels, last call. Tell me where you wanna go, and I'll fall. Cause this fool's gone, find love in you. It's fool's gone, find crooks to you. It's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, find love in you. See you smart more, that's close. Somewhere we can park, that's close. Tell me where you wanna go, and I'll follow. Cause it's fool's gone, find love in you. It's fool's gone, find close to you. It's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, find love in you. It's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, find love in you. It's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, it's fool's gone, find love in you.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a tough one to do solo. It definitely needs a little bit of instrumentation to carry it along, but that's the song.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for performing that. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, man. So what this leads to is up next. How is it different from Fool's Gold?
What this leads to is quite similar with the same sort of like pop rock sort of vibe, but it's different storytelling. It's kind of a little bit about like maybe what could be leading up to us driving out of town in a fast car, sort of that sort of vibe. Yeah.
Okay. And what should listeners expect in terms of tone or message?
Expect like almost like young love, romantic mixed with Yeah, mixed with fun, I would say.
Okay. Cool deal. So, man, where's this all heading next? Like an album, EP, a tour? You know, what does the next year of building your legacy look like from here?
Yeah, you know, I would love to go on tour. I would love to put out an EP. For now, probably just gonna start dropping like songs every month until something picks up, and then go from there.
All right. So this is your mic drop moment, Joshua. Hit us with one truth you wish every artist or every dreamer with a day job could hold on to right now.
Keep going, man. Just keep putting that work in, and results will come. If you put honest work in, and you honestly, and it's like you set your mind to it, I truly do believe that you will be rewarded. I do believe that.
All right. And where can our listeners connect with you on the internet and check out more music?
Yeah, so I got TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm mostly on TikTok, though, I'll be honest with you.
All right. And like I said, listeners, just in case you need those links, no worries. I will have them in the description of this episode. All you got to do is click those links. All right. What a session with Joshua Ryan. Guys, there's grit, guitars, and going all in on yourself when no one else is betting. From Fool's Gold to a full lineup of tracks in the chamber, Joshua's story is proof that talent backed by discipline always finds his spotlight. So go stream Fool's Gold, connect with Joshua online, and get ready for his next drop, What This Leads To. And while you're at it, subscribe to Vigilantes Radio Live, rate the show, and pour back into the platform over at buymeacoffee.com/Vigilantes Radio. Until next time, keep your dreams turned up loud. Thank you so much, Joshua.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too, bro.
Peace to all. My name is Dini, and I am the host of Vigilantes Radio Live. I think that we are beyond just asking cool questions and getting cool responses. I think that we are here as creatives to provide an example that you can do things different outside of expectations, because some of us simply were not born into the club, but there is perhaps a door, window, or back gate that we can leave a clue for you to get into. Life is short, but there are plenty of moments to try and get it right. Pursuing your dreams and learning from mistakes may be tough, but regret is tough. To book your interview, email us at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's a V as in victorious. Or visit onlyonemediagroup.com. I'm counting on you. Heaven, we all are counting on you to step into your purpose and your passion. You are listening to Vigilantes Radio Live on iHeartRadio, providing you with an opportunity to dive deeper.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com.